says, bartender, bartender. He's crying, he's crying. He says, bartender, how tall is a penguin? Bartender says, how tall is a what, bud? He says, how tall is a penguin? Says, geez, I don't know, I think they're 2, 3 feet, something like that. He goes, oh no. There's this drunk sitting down from him, and he says, what's the problem, buddy? He says, how tall is a penguin? He says, oh, I don't know, buddy, I think they're about 4 feet tall. He says, oh no. Bartender walks back up to the guy and says, hey, what's the problem? Why are you crying? He says, I think I just ran over a nun. If anybody has heard this joke, I don't know. I'm going to tell some of these same old jokes again. What the heck? See, this way, you can get the jokes right. Because guys have been telling me some new jokes on this ship. And I have you know, I've only heard one new joke on this whole ship. And I got to tell you, you guys tell some lousy jokes. All right? So, I'm going to give you a lesson in telling a joke, okay? So, which joke should we use? All right? Now, this is the Lone Ranger joke. Who's heard the Lone Ranger joke? All of a sudden, they look up, and they're in this box canyon. They are surrounded by these bandits on all sides. They got their guns trained on, and they're about to shoot them. Lone Ranger knows he's indeed cockeyed. He turns over to Tonto. He says, hey, Tonto, and whispers something in his ear. Tonto takes off like a flash. A few minutes pass, about 20 minutes. Lone Ranger's still there. He's still sitting on his horse, sweating it out. He's looking up. Still, the guys are there. They got their guns trained on him. When he looks up, and here comes this cloud of smoke from way out in the distance. He's thinking, that's great. Here comes Tonto. Sure enough, it gets closer and closer, and it's Tonto. Tonto's riding up. He's got a big smile on his face because he's got a beautiful babe under each arm. He's riding up there, smiling with his 2 girls under his arms. Lone Ranger looks at him and he says, Tonto, I said posse. Remember that. Yeah. Okay. Yes, here we go. And now, for the most famous joke. This is the Brian Mitchell most famous joke. Now, does anybody know the one about the guy in the desert? Raise your hand. No, you don't know this. Nobody has heard this joke? Nobody has heard this joke here? Oh, no, I gotta tell it. Okay, all right, there's this guy, you see, and he's lost in the desert, all right? He's up there in the desert, and he's dying of thirst. He's crawling through the sand, and he's just dying. He's sweating, he's dying, he's dying. All of a sudden, this tribe of Bedouins, they come upon him, see, and they're about to kill him, and he says, no, don't kill me, anything but that, I'll do anything. All of a sudden, this huge sheikh walks through, the crowd parts, and the sheikh walks out and looks at the guy and says, if you want to live, you must pass 3 tests. Guy says, well, what are they? Tell me. He says, we have 3 tents. And the first tent is a jug of our strongest wine. You must drink this wine. If you survive that, you must go into the second tent. In the second tent is a saber-toothed cat with an abscessed tooth. You must pull this tooth. If you survive that, you must go into the third tent. In the third tent is Fatima, the most beautiful woman in my harem. Fatima has never been satisfied by any man. If you can satisfy Fatima, you are free to go. Guy says, well, heck, what do I have to lose? Where's the first tent? They point him towards the first tent. He goes running in there. It's silence. All you hear is silence. He comes staggering out. He says, all right, where's the second tent? They point him towards the second tent. He goes running in there. You hear this cat screaming. The tent flaps are flying up. There's dust everywhere. And it's silent. And all of a sudden, he comes staggering out and he says, you guys thought I didn't know. But I knew because I got friends in intelligence. Nothing gets by me. When I find out who planned that, you guys are going to roll. Your heads are going to roll. Intelligence, you got to tell me who it was that leaked that. You got his name? All right. Okay. You're going to wake up with a phoenix in your bed tonight. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring him. What?
What's her name?
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. What? This guy down here says 800 million Chinese don't even know we exist. See, I told this joke yesterday because that's what my my drama teacher always used to tell me whenever I got embarrassed or whenever we got humiliated, we had to get up there, you know, and we'd sweat it out and everything. And that's when he'd tell us, hey, just remember, 800 million Chinese don't even know you exist. So you were there and you remember that. What? My shirt's on backwards? Well, I guess, hold on here. My shirt's on backwards, I guess I'll just have to put it on the right